the Will Show. How's everything you want to know? Keep up everything about sports, so you gon' catch his flow. Never be low. Check it every day, cause he gonna upload. You gonna be happy, cause you caught his flow. Talking, he gonna make you even wanna talk. Might even get inspired, take it for a walk. Listen to his voice, yeah, you have a choice. But if you don't listen, you gonna be lost. Catch your attention like Randy Moss. Share it like you really just did a toss. Kick your feet up, enjoy the show like you a boss. Weedy's gonna make you happy, so you don't worry. Like and subscribe and join the ride. Not from Alabama, but we stay roll tide. Shows every night, so you better slide. Hit the nutty zone to be on our side. It's the what? It's the what? It's the Will Show.
It's the Will Show. Welcome, 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 welcome. I hope everybody had a great Victory Monday. This is a great Monday period. Yours truly, Will I Am, in the building with Will. You know the deal. If you don't, now you will shortly. The Will Show featuring Will I Am and the Don. What's going on, Don? What's the deal? What's the deal, man?
What's up? What's going on? What's going on? Let's say that it wasn't too great of a weekend for myself and let's just say my football teams. So great weekend for myself overall, but other than that, hey,
sports-wise,
nothing I can control. Right, nothing I can control. So it is what it is. Hey, they lose sometime, they win sometime. But they're starting to lose a lot more. So
understand, man. Understand. Yeah, we're gonna dive into all that good stuff for you guys in a little bit. But let's go ahead and let everybody know pretty much where to find us at. Pretty much 54 Sports. Everything we're talking about. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, X, TikTok, you don't stop. Players Club group. Don't forget to vote. Today, you got the opportunity to vote for the Players of the Week. We're talking about offense, defense, and special team. Go ahead. Like I said, I say this all the time. Even if it's not your kin, please go ahead. Just look at it, see what's going on. You got any questions, let us know. We'll go ahead and see what we can do to try to get you prepared for that, to give, a little opinion and stuff like that. Also, for the people I keep saying the same thing over and over again, and that's okay. I don't mind, especially for this one particular guy. He does it every time. If the schools do not update their stats, the kid ain't going to be on there. I'm sorry. Some schools wait to Monday, Tuesday, whatever. If you got the stats, maybe you got the newspaper, or maybe you in another county and you guys get the stuff quick. If you can go ahead and pass some stats along, hey, and nominate, and I'm saying not, and let me back up a little bit. Also, just want to let you know, just because you nominate doesn't mean that the kiddo's going to be on there. It's got to get approved, period. You know what I'm saying? But give them a chance, because there's a lot of, like I said, a lot of schools do not report their stuff. So, you can make a big old post about whoever. Not going to be on it. It is what it is. It is some great players in the state, you know what I'm saying? And we can't put them on. Used to put about 20, 25 on. I'm not doing it no more. So it's 10, and, it's got to stand out big time. So defense, and hook these kickers up. If you got a kicker that is a bad boy, go ahead, pop them stats, you know what I'm saying? All that kind of stuff. Whatever you got to do. That's all we're saying. Just go ahead and nominate. It is what it is. So go ahead and vote for those kiddos. They deserve it. Thank you guys for support with that. Also, thank you guys for support, period, on all the platforms. Don't forget, we're on Spotify, iHeart, Apple, all that good stuff. Check it all out. It is what it is. Support. 99 cents. Go ahead, subscribe. It's all good. I done pepper these guys forever. You should know a spot now to get 99 cents. That's all I'm going to say. You should. If don't, you just don't. It is what it is. So, We're going to get you guys caught up. I know we're trying to do something, but hey, you know how it goes. Let's get into some wrestling. I know you got a lot of stuff on some wrestling.
Oh, well, we know Bad Blood with this past weekend, this Saturday, Bad Blood, and hey, let me say to myself and it was a decent show. It was a decent show. I mean, overall, it was just 5 matches overall. They had a good bloody match. I mean, blood, cage match, Hell in a Cell. That's what it's all about. When they say Hell in a Cell, it's
Right.
supposed to get down and gritty and bloody, and who knows who's going to win. But that was CM Punk went against Drew McIntyre, and CM Punk pulled the win out. And at the end of the match, Drew McIntyre had to go back to the locker room because he was busted up so bad he ended up getting 16 stitches in his head. Just it was ugly blood. Yeah. So you had Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan. So that ended up being a disqualification at the very end. Because it had outside interference. People are showing up. You don't either didn't even know they were supposed to show up. So that was one thing. So there's gonna be more continued off of that storyline. What else was it? We had Bailey and Nia Jax. They end up fighting for the title. Nia Jax ended up defending, and she ended up keeping her title. Tiffany Stratton tried to come down. Well, she was like a little interference and distraction, so we didn't know she's going to cash in her Money in the Bank for the title, but she didn't. She held back, and Nia holds on. You had Finn Balor and Damian Priest end up having a match, and Damian Priest pulled it out the end, but it was a lot of shenanigans, as T-Rock would say, was going on outside the ring. And then at the end, you had Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns taking on Jacob Fatu and Solo. Woo! There's a lot of stuff ended up happening in that one. It was a pretty decent match, I give it that. But at the very end, Jimmy showed back up. Jimmy Uso, let me say, showed back up out of nowhere. He ended up being a slight distraction. So, Roman hit Solo with the spear, took him out. So they end up walking out together. And once he hit him with the spear, pinned him, it was 1, 2, 3, that was over. They kept Cody in the ring. He was by himself. So the New Bloodline came down, beat him down for a little bit. So Jimmy and Roman rescued him. So they rescued him, but as in that was over, next thing you know, you hear the Rock's music. Can you smell what the Rock is cooking? And the Rock is back. So who knows where this storyline's going next? We got to see if this Rock got a side he's going for. Does Rock solo? Rock got men coming, but he made some type of signal. So Rock served for something. But that's what they call him, the final boss. So we shall see.
We shall see. Wow. Okay. The Rock. I heard you, The Rock. All right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Welcome back, baby boy. All right, let's get into some Major League Baseball. This is October, so it's all about the playoffs. That's what it's about. So let's go ahead and get it. Starting with Saturday's game. So, October the 5th, you had the Guardians beat the Tigers 7-0. You had the Mets get on the Phillies 6-2, take the 1-0 lead. You had the Yankees beat the Royals 6-5. And you had the Dodgers. Donnie Baseball. Dodgers 7, the Padres 5. Yesterday, October the 6th, you had the Phillies bounce back against the Mets, win 7-6. And you had the Padres this game was wild. Destroyed the Dodgers 10-2. I mean, I thought it was going to be a melee. Candyman doing his thing. Hey, man, I was looking for a good fight. You know what I'm saying? I thought it might have been something that's going to bounce off, but there's a lot of chirping and all that kind of stuff. But great win by the Padres, the love-hate relationship. Today, October the 7th, You have the Yankees and the Royals top of the third, 0-0. Like I said, the Yankees got the 1-0 lead on them. Best of 5 series these are. The Tigers 3, the Guardians 0, so they even up the series with that. What's going on, man? Let me pick your brain. I hate that this is only a 5-game series because I think the Padres and the Dodgers could be a classic because there's so much hate. You know what I'm saying? So what's your thoughts on the Dodgers and the Padres?
Well, the one thing about that, I knew once the Dodgers got the Padres, I knew the Padres has had the Dodgers number this year. They've beat them, I want to say, like at least 6 out of 10 times. It's something how many times they've outnumbered and beat the Dodgers pretty good. So that wasn't no good draw for them. Even though they got that bye, it didn't help. Let's say that.
Right. You close big time. San Diego 8 wins versus 5 losses. So out of the 13 games, they won 8.
Okay.
But still, you know what I'm saying? I hate that for when you got your own divisional foe because you know they know you. You know what I'm saying? It's coming, and that's how like the Mets and Phillies and all. I mean, kind of separate them, bro. I mean, I get it because they go by the wins and stuff like that, but yeah, forget all that. That's a little bit too much. So make sure you guys, I'm telling you, this is when you watch. I know a lot of you is like watching paint dry and all that kind of stuff. It gets good. This is October baseball, baby. It's nothing better than that. All right, let's jump into some. Let me see. Let's get into some WNBA real quick. Get updated on that one. We're gonna start with the October 6th on that Sunday. You had the Liberty beat the Aces 76 to 62, and they win the series. I had the Liberty. Yes, sir. Got to dive in that real quick. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They tied to this should have been a championship series, but it is what it is. But I'm going to tell you what. Stewie, 19 and 14. Sabrina, man, 22.7 7 rebounds and 2 assists. Jones 14 and 6. Hey, they was geared up. You know, like this is the team I want to beat. I'm training for them. Let's just hope for New York's sake when they get in that championship, they didn't think they already won the championship. You know, don't do that. Asia Wilson, 19 points, 10 rebounds, 1 assist. Plum 17 off the bench. Tiffany Hayes. It just, it's so funny because we was rocking and rolling with this covering big time. The Olympics came. It got kind of murky. You know what I'm saying? They picked right back up. And the Aces really never did rebound back from that, man.
They did.
Because it was Liberty and the Aces. Neck to neck, big time. So it kind of sucked. Also, yesterday you had the Suns beat the Lynx 92-82. That series is tied 2-2. And winner takes all game tomorrow at 8 o'clock. So, you got the Sun and the Lynx. That should be a good one in Minnesota. So we'll see what's going on with that one. And already getting TDs out the Wazoozy in the Monday Night Football game. That's all I'm going to say. Already.
What?
Pick sixes and all kinds, whatever it is going on. But let me ask you this though, man.
Oh,
I know you had the Aces. Are you surprised that it didn't go to Game 5? Because they really just whooped them big time.
Liberty took it to them, but as in watching and seeing a lot of previews and things, seeing Sabrina was like she was living for this. She waited for this because she was an all-star. She showed why she's one of the best in the game. She was balling all series.
Yeah.
And I guess Vegas at one point they just, I don't know, it seemed like we already established, they did not recover after Olympics. And it's like this just happened to be a bad year for the Olympics to come for the WNBA and break it up in 2 sessions like that.
Yeah. That sucked.
It didn't work.
Yeah, a month off, man. A month off.
Yeah.
That's ugly. And the thing about it is, Cuzzo paid off his debt, so here's to you, Cuzzo. Big time. Because some people bounce back, and if they had 5 more games, I think Miss Clark would probably average 20-something points because she was on the turn in that second half. She was rolling. Them numbers were ridiculous. 29, 30-something. I'm like, let's get this season over with. So make sure you get ready for that. Yeah,
got kind of
19.2. Yes, sir. NFL, let's go on and get it, man. Let's get it. Week 5, and we got the game going on tonight. We have, let me get that a little bigger for you guys. We have the Aints at the Chiefs. Chiefs 5.5-point favorite. Already had Mr. Carr throw something silly. It's not a pick six. Thank goodness for the Aints fans. But what's your thoughts on this game, man? What's your thoughts on this and who you got?
Well, I mean, the thing about it, if it was earlier, probably when Derek Carr was playing, like week 2, it seemed like, okay, Derek Carr
blowing the back out of people.
Yeah, but now it's like they starting to inflate. So it's like, oh, okay, that's the Derek Carr we know. So like saying, come first drive throwing an interception like he did, because you cannot give Kansas City no leeway for anything. I don't care how many wide receivers they lose. Anything. I mean, come on, we all know that for real. Even it's you hate it, you saying it, but the thing, it's like, God, not Kansas City again.
I think you hit on the head with Derek, man. I mean, first of all, that was a ridiculous attempt that he tried, but that's what he does. He does silly stuff, man. This is ridiculous. And you can't have any any turnovers like that. You got to try to play clean as possible and give your team opportunity. You was driving it, you was doing okay with it, and then all of a sudden you just drop back and just throw something like it's a Hail Mary throw. That's Derek Carr. Yeah. That's Derek Carr.
Exactly.
Sorry, Aints. Who you got in that one, man? Or give me the score, because I know who you got, and I know how it might hurt you.
Right. Yeah, score is probably, I'm looking at, let's go with about 31-17. Kansas City.
Yeah, I think Kansas City's going to do it. I think it's probably going to be more like 28-17. So 28-17. This is just the real Derek Carr. Will you please stand up? Yeah. And he does, and he will. All right, Bucks and Falcons. This was an exciting game Thursday, big time. If you missed it, shame on you, because this one was lights out, overtime. Falcons. Cousins does what Cousins do, man. Let's see 100. He does it. He's gonna pass for 1 million yards. And the Falcons is going to be 9-8, 10-7.
Exactly.
I mean, it's what it's going to be. He does this all the time. Fantasy, yes. Go ahead and get him, stash him. You know what I'm saying? In case your starting quarterback gets hurt or whatever, or on a bye, and play him that way. But yeah, I mean, 509 yards, 4 TDs, 1 interception, bro. Cousins. It's Cousins. Baker was 180, had 183 TDs. Let me go back to Drake. Look, they had 2 receivers, and don't forget tomorrow.
Yeah.
Not tomorrow, but Wednesday, the Don's fantasy play. But London and Mooney. London had 12 catches and 154 yards, and Mooney had 9 catches and 105. What's that pass defense, bro? I mean, because when you looking at numbers like this, you think the score is worse, bro. You think it should have been like 50-something to 20.
Right. No doubt. Like, Cousins is like, really? You watch this, it's ridiculous, man. It really is. And then seeing, like you said, Drake London, Derek Mooney, even Kyle Pitts showed up to play.
Yeah.
It's like,
welcome, really? Kyle.
Yeah. Baker didn't do what I don't know. But like you said, though, even though the game Baker had, and you look at his stats, you look at Tampa Bay stats, you still would be like, hold up. It went into overtime?
Right.
They had to go to overtime to
Right.
win this?
That part. That is ridiculous. The stats is all over the place. Total yards. The Falcons 550. Tampa Bay 331. 33. That is sick. The turnovers. Only one. You would think it was a million turnovers on the Falcons. 1-1. And the fumble that the Falcons did, they got theirs back. So it's like, come on, man. I don't. Come on, bro. It's sickening. Hey, if you love it, if you like it, we love it. It is what it is. We got a TD though. We got TD. Kareem Hunt.
Kareem Hunt.
Kareem Hunt's in there. Yeah, Kareem Hunt. Yeah, welcome back.
Hold up.
Yeah,
he's in there.
He's in there. Buy Aints. And buy Bucks. Come on, you can't give up 500 something yards. Come on, bro. All right, for all you Jets fans, and you guys was able to play in London, and it didn't make a difference at all. Dude is too old, man. He really is. For real. Dude is crawling. Yeah. So he's getting hit. When are you gonna say enough is enough? I don't know. They won't. But I'm gonna tell you what, Sam Darnold, pedestrian for him though. 14 for 31, 179 yards, 1 interception. Nick Mullins had to come in 1 for 124 yards. Ty Chandler, 30 yards. Our guy, Aaron Jones, nicked up, only had 29 yards rushing. They had 82 as a team. Receiving, you had Justin Jefferson, 6 catches, 92 yards, and they was holding and fouling and all kinds of stuff the whole game to mess up your fantasy stuff, because that's what they're doing. Jordan Addison, 3 catches, 36 yards. Let me see. For your Jets, Aaron Rodgers threw the ball 54 times. He cannot throw the ball 50. And I love the number 54. You guys should know that. I love the number 54. 29 for 54, 244 yards, 2 tackles, 3 interceptions. Breece Hall, why is he even? Come on over here, baby.
I don't know what's going on.
Come on, Breece.
Come on.
9 carries, 23 yards, and Braylon Allen, 5 carries, 13. Garrett Wilson, the only one who really stood out, 13 catches, 101 yards, 1 TD. But that's less than 10 yards a catch. Do the math, boys and girls. Fumble loss, of course. Aaron Rodgers recovery. What's your thoughts on JETSSS? And it ain't even all about the Jets, because the Vikings, man, continue to do their thing on defense, man. They continue to take care of business. 5-0 Vikings, right?
5-0.
Put some respect on it.
5-0. Who would have thought that? I think I know like 2 Viking fans. I mean, come on. Who would have thought that? Respect up, though. Sam Darnold, he's doing his thing. Even though he's managing, it's like some games he'll have big games. Next game, he's just managing the game. Like you said, you got Justin Jefferson out there doing his thing. So, hey, and how they was brutalizing Justin, it seemed to be flag after flag after flag. But it was Sam. You had Sauce Gardner was out there. Yeah, his sauce wasn't no good that night. It was terrible. And Jets rushing. If I don't know what's going on now. Breece Hall was looking like the next greatest thing. Like last year coming into this year, you like, oh, I'm taking Breece Hall.
Right.
Now you regret taking
top 3, wasn't he?
Like, what the hell?
Wasn't he like top 3, top 4? Mm-hmm. As far as ranking?
Oh,
yeah.
Wow. Most definitely.
Wow. Aaron Rodgers, baby. Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, his old. Yeah, I'm telling you, just give it up, Aaron. Just give it up, bro.
He done gave everybody giddy juice. That's what he done did. He done poisoned the team, bro. He done poisoned the team. They don't know what to do. That's sickening. I'm tired of seeing a good evening, Shannon. How you doing? Good evening.
Shannon. Oh, I think DJ was beating the stuff out of Shannon this week. So
yeah, I can't say that. Deion beating the stuff out of me. I think, but hell, I think we all taking losses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was close to trying to come back, but yeah, we're not gonna. Yeah,
Okay.
next up.
Yeah.
Let's move it
Yeah.
on. Now
Move
it's
on.
like
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. The 54 crew is woo. Yeah, that's not good. All right, next
Rough.
game. This right here. This is a game. Even though our guy has some mistakes, the stuff he does on that field, bro, that's why it can be a threat to win MVP every year, as long as he's healthy. Because Lamar Jackson's, bro, not everybody can take the fumble, and he did it earlier in the game, took his eye off the ball, lost it and stuff like this. This time he was able to, had a nice bounce and did what he got to do. They would never be out of it. You know what I'm saying? If Lamar got the ball, and plus now you got King Henry doing King Henry things, and it's not fair. But the Bengals, my gosh, fall to 1-4. Joey Buckets, he did it. He did his thing. But let me go on and go over the champions real quick. Lamar Jackson, 26 for 42, 348 yards, 4 TDs. Also had 55 yards rushing. Derrick Henry didn't get his 100 yards, but 15 carries, 92 yards, 1 TD, and almost had another one. It would have gave him 100 yards if he finished that stuff in overtime. Zay Flowers sighting. Woo! 7 catches, 111 yards. Kohler, 64 yards of TD. Bateman, 56 yards and 1 TD. Joey Buckets, man. 30 for 39, 300. What was it? 92, 5 TDs, 1 interception. Chase Brown, 46 yards. Jamar Chase, gosh, goodness. Man, I knew I should have took him. 10 catches, 193 yards, 2 TDs. T. Higgins sighting, 9 catches, 83 yards, 2 TDs. Can we say it's not the offense, the Bengals? And both of these teams' defense, they didn't care, apparently. I mean, this was a fantasy football love affair. I mean, if you had people on this team, especially the quarterbacks and Chase and even Flower, this is ridiculous, man. And King Henry does what he does. But, hey, congratulations, Ravens, on an overtime victory. And neither team wanted it in overtime, apparently, because you had a fumble. Then you had another, I mean, come on. Block field goal, all kinds of stuff, man. Ravens.
Lamar doing Lamar things. I'm telling you. Like you said, this man fumbling the ball, running the ball, throwing the ball all at one time, and then throw a touchdown. Like, come on. And it's so funny because when you think about it, it's these same guys who used to talk about Lamar. Can he be
like
that
trash
quarterback? Can he be that franchise quarterback? Now they all own him. Oh man, MVP, 2 times MVP. Look at the things he does. He's so athletic. He's so this. He's so that. We don't want to hear it now because you was against him at the very beginning. Forget that. I mean, Lamar come on. And then when they added King Henry to the mix, it's just when he had that one big rush, that 51-yard rush he had, it was just, I mean, when he stiff arms people, it'd be nasty.
Yeah.
And I do think Zay Flowers heard you talking about him last week. So
I'm still talking about he still ain't got no TD. He still ain't got no TD. I mean, I still got to bench him. He still ain't got no TD, bro. Like, goodness, get a TD, man. 111, all them little dink and dunks. It's crazy because if he ever gets in the offense like the 49ers are Miami, when you can use that speed big time, oh, man, you'll see all kinds of crazy stuff. Yeah, but he balled and everybody, I mean, pretty much. But I'm concerned. Both teams. I mean, Bengals 1-4. I mean, they 0-3 at home, bro. Like, it's not enough hooch going around in the parking lot to get you to shake that off. 0-3. You know what I'm saying? I mean, goodness gracious. And like I said, both these defenses. Well, I really don't want to talk about the Bengals defense because they ain't going nowhere. But the Ravens, come on, man. This is not. Y'all. We know what playoff ball looks like. We know when he gets down in there, yeah, you're going to have to run the ball, but y'all got to stop somebody. That defense, man, has lost a lot of key members apparently because it's not looking good. And we know they lost their defensive coordinator, but dang, you got to do better than that.
Yeah. Like, did he take the whole defensive with him?
Something left. I mean, Roquan couldn't leave because he got that big contract, but goodness gracious. Speaking of goodness gracious, Sunshine got him a win. Jags 37, Colts 34. Old man Flacco still slinging the ball, all that kind of stuff. Trevor Lawrence 28 for 34. Solid, big time. 371, 2 TDs, 1 interception. Mr. Bigsley. Tank. If all you gotta do is watch the highlight because this dude stiff arm put the turbo on, man. He had 13 carries, 101 yards, 2 TDs. And what it is, let's be honest, the Jags is tired of ETN fumbling all the time.
Yeah.
Go sit down somewhere, son.
That's it.
Brian Thomas Jr., 5 catches, 122 yards, and 1 TD. Christian Kirk, 88 yards. Flacco, man. Flacco. He's older than Rodgers, ain't he? I mean, God bless America.
Right.
33 for 44, 359 yards, 3 TDs, and zero interceptions. He is the ultimate backup right now. You know what I'm saying? Because he can go ahead and win some games and get you in there. Trey Sermon, 10 rushing carries, 38 yards rushing, 1 TD. Alec Pierce, 3 catches, 134 yards, 1 TD. And I do remember on the Don's playbook, he told you guys to pick him up big time. Yeah, Sunshine, I've got this, but like I said, this is a ton of points just going around big time. And like I said, I'm a defensive person, and this right here, yeah, they look good. Anyway, what's your thoughts on Sunshine getting that win? I know how much you love him so much.
Now he's finally showing up, though. But is it just this week, or was it just the Colts defense that got him to show up? Maybe that was it. But like I said, I'm gonna give them a quick preview because I'm gonna tell you the hottest thing on the waiver wire this week is gonna be Tank Bigsby. I'm telling you that right now. He's gonna be the hottest thing going.
Yeah.
Now we got the Colts. I mean, you got Flacco throwing the ball out there. Flacco's about to be 40 in January. So this man is a walking cane right on the sideline, knowing he's ready to come out for you. Like, come on.
Oxygen tank, everything. He got the bag. He got the bag though. He got the bag. That's what he got. He ain't got that time. He got the bag. He walking around. Yeah, he walking around with that. Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Like, come on, man. But hey, Brian Thompson Jr. With what he brought, Jacksonville, but I think it was the Colts defense. It had to be just the Colts defense.
So it's almost like you said.
Next week.
It's like, who'd you play? Who'd you beat? Who'd you really beat?
Right.
You gotta.
Coach be sending us.
You didn't play nobody. What are you talking about?
Right. Yeah, I ain't played nobody.
Nobody.
Your mouth.
You gotta win. It's okay though, but that's kind of funky. That is truly funky.
Shout out Franklin County.
Franklin County, sir. Hey, man, we ain't the Colts, and we definitely ain't the Jags. We got more wins than them put together. I don't blame it. Speaking of, man, you know how like you go down there by the Ohio River and it's got that stench. Yeah, Dolphins 15, Patriots 10. I am all on this because I'm kind of disappointed. No, I can't kind of. I am very much disappointed because what are we doing? And now, I can say we because I got 2 players on my fantasy team on the Dolphins, and they can't get a sniff. I mean, it's so damn like give me something to give me hope. Tua has to be coming back. He's on that sideline. I have no retirement. I ain't seen nothing. He's coming back because if you really trying to compete to get in the playoff stuff, you had to make a trade. And signing the Walmart worker, Huntley, it blows my mind. Speaking of that, Ty Huntley, who Snoop is what they call him, was supposed to be the next Lamar Jackson type. Yeah, we seen that. Every time Lamar didn't play, boy, they was lucky to get 9 points, and that was strictly one from the best kick in the league. That's all that was. Ty Huntley, 18 for 31, 194 yards and an interception. Jalen Wright, 86 yards rushing. Mostard, 80 yards. Devon got hurt. You know what I'm saying? He's only 18 yards rushing. Receiving, Ty, the cheetah, only 6 catches, 69 yards. Jonas Smith, 5 catches, 62 yards. Waddle, 4 for 4. It's just, I don't even read the Patriots. You know what? Joby Brissett, 18 for 34, 160 yards. That's it. Besides Stevenson's, Mr. McFumble. Yeah. Mr. McFumble had 12 carries, 89 yards, 1 TD. This is real bad, bro. I mean, this is real bad. You got to win, though. Hey, hats off to you for getting that win, Dolphins, because you had to have that. You had to have that against weak Patriots, but come on, man. Can somebody just go DM 54 Sports Network, and I ain't talking about somebody, I'm talking about from the Dolphins, to give me some hope to let me know when Tua's coming back. So I can know I can compete in this league. I can't compete with 2 of these dudes not even having a chance. You got it. I'm done. I can't even waste no more air on this shit.
I mean, it's a thing about it. The Dolphins so fat. They so bad at times. I forget Waddle's even on the team. It's like, oh yeah, Waddle is on the team. Like, really? What's he done lately? Nothing?
Nothing.
He done done nothing. Tyreek ain't doing nothing. Now Devon Achane getting hurt, that doesn't help at all. Cause I had him sitting there, and then he gets hurt. I know I'm about to lose that game over there. So you're looking at Jacoby Brissett. We know his time has been up.
Being up.
The backup of the backup of your backup. So it's like, come on. It's Ramondre Stevenson. They was talking about him. They like, yeah, we're not starting him because they talked about his fumbles. And then he ends up having a good game. But still, you're getting 12, you get 19 carries out of your running backs. That's still DeMario Douglas leading the team in catches over New England. It's
in a game.
Both of these teams.
In a game that Miami had to come back to win. Like, okay, Mr. Smarty. I'm smarter than everybody. The coach for Miami, right? I'm smarter than everybody. I'm smarter than everybody. Well, you need to do some running plays for these track stars. Just let them run it, man. I don't care. Just do nothing but running plays, bro. Just let them go on and run the triple option with these dudes, dude. You got a track team because there's no way in hell that you saw Mr. Huntley's tape and thought that he could run your offense. There's no way in hell. Oh, well, who was out there? There's somebody out there. Somebody's out there on somebody's bench that can throw the ball better than him. For real.
I'm tired. I'll be scrolling and stuff and like that. I'll be seeing reports. I'm like, oh, Miami's searching a trade for. I seen one trade for Bryce Young. Miami doing this. Tua might be out this long. Tua might be back this long. But these days, you don't even know what to believe online.
Everybody's reporting.
Most of it's false.
Everybody's reporting. Everybody's reporter. Everybody's reporter. So yeah, I don't even mess up. I had to see. If you one of them dudes, we know you got about 2 million followers. You know what I'm saying? You have do not. Hey, let me give everybody a tip. If you do that and you click on somebody's profile and they have less than 10,000 followers, or let's say 5,000 followers, Don't believe that hype. Please don't. Especially the NFL work. NFL work. That's different. NFL work, most of them is going to have 50 to 100,000 to two. Some of them got 1 million followers in it because everybody loves football. But if somebody's talking about, hey, somebody made a trade, and you look at their stuff and they have 3,000 followers, go ahead and delete them from the face of your page.
Yeah.
Delete them. Please. Save yourself the embarrassment for trying to spread the news and it's fake stuff. It's fake.
That's how it beats.
Hey, guess what happened? That's fake. Speaking of fake, Browns get blasted by the Commanders. Commanders 34, Browns 13. Fake news is basically your head coach. I'm going to say Coach S. I'm not going to mess up his name. Saying that Mr. Watson will remain our starting quarterback. Dude, you cannot hit your record. I know this is coming from the GM or the owner because they done paid that $230 million. But come on, man. Come on. If I'm a Browns fan, I am livid. This crap that you are seeing, and you still hearing him getting sued left and right for the same stuff, even though it happened back then. It's still negative publicity that you do not want, especially when you can't win anything. The Browns fall for 1-4, Commanders 4-1, and it's the Jaden McDaniels show. Jaden Daniels show. He doing his thing. He looked good at LSU. He just came back here. Cliff Clinsbury, whatever. Hey, I'm gonna take care of you, bro. Here you go, Cliff. Because you got that offense humming. They always had talent. They just had a horrible quarterback player. Right now, man, Daniels, 14 for 25, 238 yards, 1 TD, 1 interception. He also had 82 yards rushing. Eckler, I forget that he was on the team. He had 67 yards rushing. They had 215 yards rushing as a team. Terry McLaurin, 4 catches, 112 yards, 57 yards for Demi Brown. So 215 passing, 236 rushing. What happened to the best defense in the league? The Browns.
Yeah.
That's Deshaun Watson, 15 for 28, 125 yards, 1 TD. I'm done with that. And Cooper, come on back home, bro. Come on back home, bro. Come on. We got somebody who can get you that ball, bro. Because Deshaun Watson, baby, if you look up stealing, it's him. His picture's right there with a bag of gold because he has crippled. He has crippled the Browns. He has crippled. You got Miles and all that kind of stuff, but you can't get nobody else. You got my guy who's coming back, but will he come back? I got him buried in my fantasy stash, but is he coming back? And if I'm him, I'm not coming back unless you get rid of old boy. Like, he shouldn't be the starting quarterback. I don't care who it is. Bye, Deshaun.
Nick Chubb should be sitting there laughing at this mess that they got going on in their so-called dog pound because, that dog pound's a free-for-all right now because they are just giving it all up. The defense is just allowing points to be scored on them. By them 1-4, oh gosh, and they probably wish they had Baker back. Baker the Maker, making it. And can we say Jaden Daniels is the real thing? He's there. He's in the NFL, and can we say that he's making Washington look like something this year? And hey, Washington fans are out and proud now.
Well,
I know.
I'm gonna say it first.
Washington fans.
I'm gonna say it first. They ain't played nobody. They ain't played
and
nobody.
That's the thing. But when you get Austin Eckler, Jeremy McNichols, really? Y'all got him on the bench. Y'all got Brian Robinson Jr. he carried.
They stacked.
Man carried 7 times, had two touchdowns. So,
Oh yeah.
carried
Oh yeah.
yeah. But then you got, like you said, Amari Cooper. Find your way back to Dallas or whatever else to help them out or do what you need to do to get you some real love, because you got targeted 10 times and just got 4 catches out of that. Deshaun Watson averaged this past week. He averaged 4.5 yards a throw.
He's sickening, bro. Yeah, that's embarrassing. That is truly embarrassing, bro. But hey, hey, Isaac Souls, ain't that your team? Yeah, it is. They suck. They suck. And you know it. That's okay. I digress. Texans 23, Bills 20. Yeah. To me, I'm just going to say it. Mr. Allen has to do everything. And when he doesn't do everything, it's going to be sluggish like this. They did come back to make this a close game, and the Texans had to go ahead. Furburr is a cheat code. It's about a handful of teams, actually maybe less of a handful of teams, that have these kickers that can kick from anywhere. And he's one of them. C.J. Stroud, 28 for 38, 331 yards, 1 TD, 1 interception. Cam Akers, 9 carries, 42 yards, 1 TD. Mr. Diggs didn't get his TD, but he had 6 catches, 82 yards, and has been being a viral legend on X for something else besides football. So he's done had a hell of a weekend. The Diggs household has done had a hell of a weekend. Big time.
Out of the bag.
Yeah, big time. Yeah, without a doubt. Josh Allen, man, like I said, he has to do everything. 9 for 30.
9 completions.
9 for 30. Really? 131 yards, 1 TD. He had 54 yards rushing and got knocked out, and probably shouldn't even came back in or whatever. Mr. Cook, 20 carries, only 82 yards, 1 TD. Coleman got his TD, 1 catch, 49 yards, 1 TD. Okay, good. But like I said, to me, Mr. Allen, if his stuff doesn't light up the scoreboard as far as his stats, they ain't got a chance. Hats off to them to coming back and, against a young team. And, Nico Collins got hurt. You know what I'm saying? So he was out, even though he had 2 catches, 78 yards, 1 TD. And he was on his way to about 200 yards because they couldn't do nothing with him. Hey, man. Hey, Texans, hats off to you guys. 4-1.
Root for him, CJ. That's that guy. But like you said, James Cook, for him to have to rush 82 yards, to give him that ball for him 20 times.
Whew. For
Josh Allen, just complete. I cannot get over this though. 9 completions. And then he got Coleman though with that 1 reception.
Right.
1 reception for that 49, that long touchdown he had. And he was targeted 5 times, but that long touchdown he had, that's it. It was out. Right. I'm not going to get nowhere, Buffalo. I don't know. This ain't looking too good.
No, it's not. It's not. Like I said, they don't have a number 1 receiver. They got Kincaid and Dalton Kincaid and Knox, number of tight ends, but you need a number 1 receiver, bro. They don't have that, man. They let a lot of stuff walk out that door, and this thought that Mr. Allen can win it by himself, and it shows that he can't. Well, look at her. Look at here. The Bears destroyed the Panthers 36-10. And Mr. Caleb had himself a game. Yeah, he did. But you're behind in that race, brother. Daniels is walking away with this one. But anyway, great game against a garbage team. 20 for 29, 304, 2 TDs. Swift sighting, 73 yards, on 21 carries, 1 TD. Caleb also had 34 yards. Hey, you need to stop that because somebody's going to knock you out and you're going to be done for a while. Rashad Johnson, 10 carries, 25 yards, 2 TDs. DJ Moore against his former team, 5 catches, 105 yards, 2 TDs. Commit, 57 yards. DeAndre Swift had 47. Keenan Allen, 33 yards. I mean, it's some dudes on that offense, and that Chicago defense is good. But let's slow it down a little bit. Let's slow it down. You did beat Red Rover. Could you pull over? Andy Dalton, 18 for 28, 136, 1 interception. Bryce came in there 4 for 7, 58 yards. Hubbard, 97 yards, 1 TD. Yeah, and then nobody else worth talking about. It is what it is.
It wasn't.
Ain't nothing to talk about.
Yeah, it really wasn't. It really wasn't. Not at all. I mean, like I tuned into a little second of the game here and there. I seen DeAndre Swift. He was a little swifty in between the tackles and getting a little run there. And I was like, okay. But okay, people I've heard people just this past weekend. They like Caleb Williams. I'm still no fan. I'm sorry, but this is just myself. I'm no fan of Caleb Williams. And he keeps running like that. And I thought I was almost about to see him get the fingernail polish knocked off of when he almost got hit this past week. So it's like, yeah, bro, you need to stay behind that line. Behind that line.
Oof.
It's
kind of light in the pants. Yeah.
Like I said, they played the Panthers. So I mean, who Chicago got next? Yeah, next up, but Bryce Young sighting. Oh wow.
Yeah. He
Something ain't right.
Well, because they already know. They know that Mr. Red Rover, his batteries is about to expire. We know that all these dudes, it was 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Yeah. Yeah. The lights dimming real quick, brother.
Yep.
Way to go, Bears. Hey, let's taking care of business, 3-2 and 3-0 at home. Let's see. Hopefully,
they defending home.
Yep. Hopefully, Caleb do what he got to do. I mean, we know that you don't like him, but it is what it is. Well, we had a mayor sighting yesterday on a No Cap show. So I hope you guys watch that. That's a banger every time. We're talking about the preview shows at 11 o'clock. On Thursday at 9 o'clock, 11 o'clock on Sunday. It's the recap show. There was a mayor sighting. Too bad it wasn't a Raiders sighting. Broncos 34, Raiders 18. Yeah. I think it was you. Yeah. I told him, maybe you shouldn't wear that hat. I wouldn't wear that hat. Good one. Couldn't say it better myself, bro. Couldn't say it better myself. All right. Bo Nix. 19 for 27, 206 yards, 2 TDs. Got into it with Sean Payton, and now he's a hero.
I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen that.
Boy, you talking about double standards.
Like, man.
Double standards. If that was us, if Daniels did that, he's uncoachable. Yeah. Boy, we just try our best. Javonte Williams, 13 carries, 61 yards. Bo Nix also had a TD rushing, so 3 for the day. Javonte Williams also led him in receiving, which is bad. 5 catches, 50 yards. Guard Minshew got benched. Deservedly so. 12 for 17, 137 yards, 1 TD, 2 interceptions. Abdullah, 42 yards, 1 TD. Brock Bowers looks good, man. He looks real good. The tight end from Georgia. 8 catches, 97 yards, 1 TD, and missing in action because we saw him. We didn't see him in this game, but we saw him doing Taco Bell commercials. All doing. If you got YouTube TV or anything like that, the ticket, you did see him. Devontae, swing, whatever. He just wasn't at the game. He just wasn't with them. All right, he just didn't play. Trying to trade him, and they wanted to, and nobody trying to give that. He only wants to go to 2 teams, which he's not going to have a say in that. Kansas City wants him. They're not going to trade to him. So it is what it is. And I'm going to go to Derek Carr, who sucks, and Aaron Rodgers, who's probably. I mean, if you hit him, he might just implode right there. I understand he's played with these guys and he loves them, but that ain't how it works, bro. Like, are you trying to win? You must not be trying to win. You trying to get that payday, but you been getting paid. I don't know. Good wins, Broncos. Broncos is 3-2, 1-1 at home, and the Raiders fall to 2-3.
Like I heard where Devontae was just like he wants to go. No, it was the Raiders talk about they want to make sure they get all his money off payroll. So they want as much as possible, and they want this to happen as quick as possible.
Okay.
Because it's now, and it's like you might even see some transaction happen this coming week.
I hope so.
So
have to wait.
Yeah. We definitely follow that story while Devontae sitting at home with his Taco Bell sitting in his home, as in the commercial say.
Right.
But
must be nice.
When you miss you get benched for O'Connell. Now there's a problem going on. There's something going on in the Raiders. Like,
ain't they the same guy?
These quarterbacks.
Ain't they the same guy though?
Do we ever see him at the same place at the same time? It'd be like like those Spider-Mans be. Like, what the hell? Oh gosh. This and Bowden, and then you look at Bowden Hicks numbers and everything else. Was it the Denver? It must have been some of the Denver defense that played this game.
Oh yeah.
Because Bowden Hicks is not impressive, you ask me.
Right.
Ever when you watch him. Devontae Williams leading and rushing and
it's not good. It's yeah. But Mr. Patrick Surtain, Pat Surtain, he's going. Picks. Dude is probably the best DB corner. Though, dude is wicked. He's wicked, man. I mean, he's just special, like his pops was with Miami, but he's better than his daddy, and he is that guy. And that's why every year when the Broncos was tanking or sucking, everybody was trying to, can we get him? Can we get him? That's who we want. Y'all keep everybody else, but we want him.
Everybody
else die. Y'all keep that. We want him. So, and going real quick on the Raiders situation with Devontae, dude, you're gonna end up with some it's probably won't be the Jets, and it probably won't be New Orleans. They said that New Orleans has been calling and trying their best, but what did it look like when you played with? I mean, I know he played in college with Derek Carr, but when you guys played at the Raiders, did anything look? Yeah.
No.
All right. Let's go. I'm letting you rock and roll. Cardinals 24, 49ers 23. Go for it.
I mean, it's really so hard. I'm ready to fire the defensive coach already. Well, he's ready to get fired.
Is that English?
I'm done. I mean, we don't want to talk about that because he's on the firing block also. Because it's defense. I mean, all these are defenses.
Yeah.
I mean, it's terrible. Some of the play calling be the worst. And you're like, what are you doing? Why are you getting off our running game? And I swear, it's like Louisville and the 49ers. It's like I'm complaining about the same thing. Play calling. Defense play calling. Going off the run. Who should be running it? I mean, you're doing it. Didn't be some... It's so frustrating. I happen to go out to my spot with the 49er crew and 49 502 faithful, shout out to you. But I had once I seen that final drive was going, and yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm out. I'm sneaking out the back way because y'all gonna turn around. Y'all saying we're done. Yeah, he's gone. He's gone. I can't take it. I'm like, I'd rather just sit at home and just cuss out the TV than being out there with people. It gets so frustrating though. It really does. It does. It's. I mean, Purdy be playing some good games, but at the same time, and then it gets down to nitty gritty at times. Purdy does make those crucial mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
But and then it's the day Ayuk is ready to show why he's getting paid that money he's paying. He's getting paid. So
Right.
and he have a great game like that, but we can't pull off the win. It was terrible. I'm about to cry. Okay.
All right, my bad. I got you. Kyler Murray, 19 for 30, 195 yards, 1 TD, 1 interception. James Conner, 19 carries, 86 yards. I don't know why Pittsburgh even let him walk out the door. Kyler Murray also had 83 yards rushing and 1 TD. So he was he was making his print. Let's see. Marvin Harris Jr. only 36 yards, 2 carries. Michael Wilson, 5 catches, 78 yards. Mr. Trey McBride, 6 catches, 53 yards. Let me see. Kyler Murray also had a fumble. Yep. For San Francisco, Brock Purdy, 19 for 35, 244 yards, 1 TD, 2 interceptions. Jordan Mason, 14 carries, 89 yards. Brandon, like you said, he did his thing. 8 catches, 147 yards. Kittle, 64 yards and a TD. Yeah. The thing about it is that we all know once he gets Christian McCaffrey back, things looks different. So it's almost like this holding water. Holding water. This stay afloat. Stay afloat till our guy comes back and do what we have to do. Because he's a difference maker. He makes that offense work so smoother. Then you get the Debos, you get Brandon, Kittle. This is hard. Because, dude, you gotta respect Christian in the pass and the running game. It is nights and days, man, with him there. So, to me, 49ers just got to hold serve, man, to whenever. Do you know when he's coming back?
No, because they still waiting on doctor's report. We waiting on people in the desert to report back. The doctors over here waiting over in Europe. I mean,
Yeah, he did
multiple
leave. He
doctors
did leave the
making
country.
sure.
Yeah, he did leave the country. Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed tendonitis in both knees and like, come on, get it together, brother. I mean, people like where he was injured, but hey, he's been looking great the past 2 years until the
y'all worked him too hard, man. Y'all done worked. You know the running backs. You know the running backs don't last, bro. The running back, y'all done used every ounce of him. And I forget, Carolina Panthers was rolling tough. You know what I'm saying? Carolina Panthers used him a lot. And you guys took it to you guys took it like, hold on, we got some more plays for you to run. Dude is just beat up. His body's got to be, even though we know he take care of himself, but yeah, man, unless you getting ligaments changed out like oil change, dude, you in trouble. Woo. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Yeah. You know it's sad. You know it's something when you got to go to another country.
Yeah.
Because you want to,
like,
I heard the best dude over here. So I need to go all the way over here with my passport. Wow. Yeah, that's ugly. Speaking of ugly, I thought this game was ugly. Ugly, even though the Packers won. Packers 24, the Rams 19. It just amazes me that the Rams be in these games and they have nobody. I mean, Matthew Stafford, it doesn't take anybody. It doesn't make a difference. I saw Tutu so much on the screen that I'm like, goodness, like for real, like that was an issue. That he was trying his best to get this guy the ball and it's short, all this kind of stuff. It's desperate mode with them. They are 1-4. The Rams. The Packers improved to 3-2. The first win for Jordan Love because Willis, what you talking about? Willis was 2-0. So now Jordan Love got it. Jordan Love was 15 for 26, 224, 2 TDs, and one of the craziest the brain dead interceptions I've seen in my life. Him throwing the ball, running for his life on the end zone, just flicked it out there and pick six.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was crazy. Josh Jacobs sighting, 19 carries, 73 yards, a TD. Tucker Craft, I told you guys, 4 catches, 88 yards, and 2 TDs. I think he gave my sister like about damn near 30 points. I'm like, Lord, I'm done. Jalen Reed, 4 catches, 78 yards. Jordan Love also had a fumble. I mean, goodness gracious. Yeah, it is what it is with that one. And for the Rams, Matthew Stafford, 29 for 45, 260 yards, 1 TD, 1 interception. Kyron Williams, man, that dude is special. 22 carries, 102 yards, a TD. Even Tutu Atwell had 7 yards rushing. Tutu had 6 catches, 58 yards. And Jordan Winnington, 7 catches, 89. I mean, it was even hard to watch. Like, I was watching it just so I could see the guy who I started to give me back 30. He couldn't even do that. He was too busy doing silly stuff. I mean, to me, it should have been a blowout. To me, the Packers should have really blew them out, and it wasn't. It was not a good game.
Yeah, I barely checked in on that one, because I got a couple Packers myself across my leagues, but at the same time, I'm like seeing Tucker do his thing. I'm like, okay, I remember saying something about Tucker, but then I look, I'm like, hold up, I think I'm like, D picked Tucker up last week.
Yeah.
I mean, literally last week she picked him up, and I was like, ain't this some?
Yeah, I paid the price for that, boy.
So yeah.
Pay the price for that one. God. But good one, Packers. Wins a win. Jordan got his first one.
Yeah, Packers 3-2.
Yeah, I don't think nobody had this on their bingo card. The Giants 29, the Seahawks 20. This is the battle of my nephew's team. I know Robert's like, goodness gracious, I can't believe Daniel's Giants beat my Seahawks. Yeah, they did. You know what? As much as I even heard somebody said that Geno, they thought that Geno was in a running for player of the year, and I was thinking, are they saying the Will Shows player of the week? High school or something? Because no, stop it. Stop the madness. Daniel Jones, 23 for 34, 257 yards, 2 TDs. Tyrone Tracy, 129 yards rushing. Oh, A.T. Curry, we got somebody that people need to be thinking about. Slayton, 8 catches, 122 yards, 1 TD. Wandale Robinson, Kentucky, 6 catches, 36 yards, 1 TD. Hey, man. And not your MVP, Geno Smith, 28 for 40, 284, 1 TD. Also has 72 yards rushing, which is a problem when you got more rushes, almost as much as rushes attempt than Kenneth Walker, who only had 5 for 19.
Right.
Yeah, but whatever. Giants with a big win, improved to 2-3. The Seahawks falls to 3-2. Woo, stinky.
Yeah, wasn't expecting that at all. And then, like I said, Kenneth Walker just getting 5 carries. Hey, Seattle, tell me, is Kenneth Walker hurt or is something wrong? Because him getting 5 carries, that's definitely not in the game plan. That's definitely not at all. 5 carries. I mean, he caught the ball 7 times, but 5 carries though.
Yeah.
He needs to get in that end zone. Better end zone, you guys get out. And I'm giving y'all a quick report now. Tyrone Tracy Jr. He will be a hot one on the hot wire, the fantasy hot. He's going to be another one that you might want to go scoop.
It won't have 100 yards the rest of the season.
That's that
the rest of the season.
And then I'm going to become, hey, look out for fool's gold. Because there are guys that will fool you quick. There will be guys, but he's gonna be one that people are gonna run to go pick up. But you
Right.
never know what happens next. That's how it goes.
That's how it
Man,
goes. That is how it goes.
Daniel, yeah, Daniel
Yeah,
Jones. What the
yeah, yeah,
hell?
yeah. He's happy. He's happy. And I'm gonna tell you who else is happy. The Dallas Cowboys. Fool's gold. Fool's gold. The Steelers. Oh Lord. That's the. And are they gonna make it on your fool's gold? My gosh. Now I'm gonna say this. I've been quiet. I couldn't wait. Man, it was so quiet on Facebook, X, all that. Man, what was the Steeler Nation? They talked all that stuff. They knew they had in the bag, and they should have. Dallas was out without like 5 starters, bro. 4 of them on defense. Like really, and then kept losing guys during the game. Now I have been a proponent of Justin Fields. I think he should. If you want to go that way, but dude can't pass worth shit. Like, and then you had Mr. Pickens moonwalking out there on his routes. He wasn't doing anything. He needs to do. I would be suspending him. And I ain't even talking about the player in the game. I'm just talking about him running routes. Sucked. And the crazy thing is, man, Dak, man, was not a clean game whatsoever. 2 interceptions, all that kind of stuff. But you know what? You got to face adversity. And with him diving on that ball, saving it, because in the past, Dallas wasn't going to get that. Pittsburgh win the game, boom, boom, boom. It is what it is. Woe is me, Dak, and all these guys. Hey, man, you guys played with the Seed Crew. The Seed Crew. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all played with them. Anybody on that? You know what I'm saying? Anybody's on the Seed Crew. That's what they played and went in there and beat them big time. And it's like, hey, hats off, and that was very impressive with all the injuries. And Dak, man, he did his thing. Dak had 29 for 42, 352 yards, 2 TDs, 2 interceptions. Rico Dowdle, yo guy, 87 rushing yards, 20 carries though, 20 carries, but they was huge plays, huge plays. Zeke, I don't even know what they got you in there, man. 6 carries, 17 yards. Can we get a Dalvin Cook? Quit playing, man. Dalvin Cook. Y'all need to either cut Dalvin, get somebody else, or bring him up. Mr. Tolbert.
Hold up.
What's going on? Mr. Tolbert, 7 catches, 87 yards in the game-winning TD catch. Mr. Ferguson, 70 yards. CeeDee Lamb, 62, one of the prettiest catches you ever seen, period, on the sidelines, on tippy toes. Did his thing. Defense stopped Najee Harris, which is crazy. He had 14 carries, 42 yards. They had 92 yards rushing, the Steelers, at home. Yeah, okay. Justin Fields, 15 for 27, 131 yards, 2 TDs. Cal Allen came in for him because he got dinged up 1 for 1, 19 yards. Probably should have kept him in the game. I'm just saying. Dude had a nice pass. It is what it is. Yeah, he did a good one. Yeah. Fields only 27. Like, you can't have Fields in there. He's only giving you 27 yards rushing because you want him to run and do what he got to do. Like I said, great win for Dallas. Dallas is 3-2, 3-0 away from home. Ain't that something? Wow, no 0-2 at home. And it has the Lions coming in. So, yeah, hats off to Dallas and the coaching staff and Squillers. We see y'all next time.
Skrilla. I mean, it's the one interesting thing I seen was, looking over this game, Dak Prescott became the first NFL player to throw a touchdown to 2 different days in the same game. 2 different
Remarkable.
days in the same game. That game went over to almost 12:30.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Yes, sir.
They was like,
Yes, sir.
oh my man. Like I said, they feeding Rico, so Rico's gonna start getting fed. But like I said, I guess
TikTok.
he's doing right.
TikTok.
But now what they holding up on Cook for? What's
TikTok.
really going?
Probably
That
wasn't
guy Cook just waiting.
game shape. Probably got to get in game shape, and you got to know the plays though too. So
Hey,
because to me, as long as he's been on that practice squad, dude should be about ready. And because you're gonna need him, you need a breakaway. You need somebody who can just go, and he's that guy. Rico is tough yardage and stuff. So
tough. Okay, there we go.
Tough yardage.
All right, but yeah, there was a lot of talk before that game, but after the game, it was you could hear a pin drop.
Quiet on the set. All right, update right now as far as the game going on. Chiefs 10, the Saints 7, and Mr. Shaheed caught a bomb. He did his thing like he's been doing. Yeah, he caught it, but you ain't got him starting, do you?
No, of course I don't, because he ain't been doing nothing lately. So it's like that's how these players be doing, boy. I tell you.
Yeah, he's doing his thing with that one. Of course, he caught a bomb. And before we let you guys up, Derek Carr 7 for 11, 85 yards, 1 TD, 1 interception. Patty Ice 13 for 17, 139 yards. Kareem Hunt 10 carries, 48 yards, a TD. Kamara has 6 carries, 18 yards. Like I said, Shaheed 2 catches, 58 yards, 1 TD. It is what it is. And, let's get it. That's all that. Make sure you go ahead and watch us. We got a whole bunch of stuff going on. We got the Don's Fantasy Playbooks Wednesday at 11. We have the No Cap Preview Show, high school football preview show on Thursday. On Friday, we'll have Bird's Eye View. So, do what we do it well. So we want to say thank you guys for your support and all this stuff. Don, what you leaving the people with?
Hey, just a little something for them. Hey, when we strive to become better than what we are, everything around us becomes better too.
Good stuff. I'm going to leave you guys with this. Happy Dak Day. Happy Dak Day. And it feels so good to have a quarterback. Inconsistent sometimes, whatever. But I don't know too many people would have done what he did. So for all you Pittsburgh Squirrels fans, happy Dak Day. God bless y'all. We out. It's the Will Show. It's the Will Show. Only thing I know, only thing for sure. It's the Will Show. It's the Will Show. Tune in every week. He gonna let you know. It's the Will Show. Only thing I know, only thing for sure. It's the Will Show.
It's the Will Show. How's everything you want to know? Keep up everything about sports so you gon' catch his flow. Never be low. Check it every day, cause he gonna upload. You gonna be happy, cause you call his flow. Talking, he gonna make you even wanna talk. Might even get inspired, take it for a walk. Listen to his voice, yeah, you have a choice. But if you don't listen, you gonna be lost. Catch your attention like Randy Moss. Share it like you really just did a toss. Kick your feet up, enjoy the show like you a boss. He's gonna make you happy so you don't worry. Like and subscribe and join the ride. Not from Alabama, but we stay roll tide. Shows every night, so you better slide. Hit the nutty zone to be on our side. It's the